Hey everybody, this is AJ with GetInspected, and today we are about 3 hours north of Toronto in Algonquin National Park, cottage country. We're looking at this 1968 Dodge Charger. A couple of feet of snow on the ground, so we're not taking this one for a test drive. But back in the garage, we're looking at a pretty nice example of a classic muscle car. Black, with pearl white interior, nice straight bodywork. It's pretty good. I'd say probably 8 to 9 out of 10 on bodywork and about 8 out of 10 on paint. Looks very nice. Alright, maybe a little bit better than 8. I'm a little picky. Most people would say 9.5 or so, but we'll see what's going on here. Like I said, it's got a white interior. On the odometer, it shows 19,664 miles. I'm sure it's been around a little bit though, and this car has been restored to an extent. Front end looks good. Classic hideaway headlights, RT model. Front valance looks nice. Marker lights are good. Points to whoever knows what that's called. That right there. Chrome presents nice. No issues. Not dented, not rusted, nothing like that. There are a couple little tiny chips in the front. That's why I can't give it a perfect score on the paint. Here's a couple of chips here from some rocks. This car does get driven, you can tell. Obviously not on bad days, but it's not a trailer queen. And there are a couple of pock marks. These were kind of pimples, if you will. You really can't see them. Sorry, in the video you can't see them, but there are a couple of pimple marks here. Call them pimpling, which is probably a little bit of moisture that was under the paint when the car was painted. You can see that. And there's also a couple little pinholes in this area on the hood. Some body work underneath. And a restored car does have body underneath, as usual. There weren't too many panels that had real deep plastic, so it's pretty nice. Roof is good. It does have new quarter panels on it. I'll show you later in the trunk. You can see they are all new. We'll go to the other side. The windows are all nice, no cracks or anything like that. Gaps look very good all the way around. I took photos of all those gaps. The car is assembled well. And like I said, both quarters are new. There's some work in the doors. This front fender, the bottom, I believe there's probably a new patch piece put in. But again, it looks like it was done correctly, and I see no issues with it. Gaps, again, look good. The hood's open, that's why it's popped up a little bit, but when closed, the gaps are good there too. Windshield is nice. No cracks or anything like that. All this stainless trim also looks very nice around the windshield. And for the most part, most of the car, the only little flaw in trim is on this drip rail molding right here. A little bit of a dent there. Somebody was trying to open this or get in or what, who knows. But it is there. And there's a couple of sanded out drips that you can find, but again, I have a pretty discerning eye. So for the most part, it's a very nice paint job. Wheels, tires, all look pretty good. They are all from 2012. BF Goodrich with Chrysler Rally wheels. It does have front disc brakes from what you can see. You can't see it too dark with this video, but they are in good condition. Rotors are good. Pads look pretty nice. I'd say there's probably 85% or so left, easily. Treads look pretty good. On the front, there's about 8/32 of tread left. No issues there. Now get my light so you can see the undercarriage, why we were doing this. Again, under here is a very nice, honest car. I see no real cause for issue. No rust or rot, anything crazy. Suspension components have, you see, new lines, new bushings, everything, a couple of upgrades. Everything is what it should be in working order. Frame rails all look nice, no issues there. As you can see, all looks pretty good. I know it's pretty close, but yeah, it looks pretty nice. That's just some surfacey. Oh, there's a little spot right there. There we go. I'll take a better picture of that once we get into the photo section. But other than that, I don't see any real issues so far. Trans looks good. No major leaks up front. It does have headers and aftermarket exhaust. Floors look nice. Rocker panels also look pretty good. See any rot in there or anything like that. These rear frame rails also look pretty good. It's really close. You'll see better photos. I'll take better photos of this undercarriage. Wheel wells also look good. Looks to be nice and probably not repaired or anything. They almost look original. This rear wheel is also 2012. BF Goodrich, a little fatter than the front, as they should be. This one has about 430 seconds, so it may have been spinning a little faster than the rest upon acceleration at some point. Again, frame rails are nice, no issues, looks pretty good. Springs, everything looks to be in nice working order. Gas tank is nice, no leaks or anything. Rear looks good. A little tiny bit of moisture on the bottom there. Nothing major though. Rear bumper looks nice. Taillights are good. They appear to be original pieces. You can tell by some age showing on them up close, but from afar they look pretty nice. This tire is also a 2012 BF Goodrich. Where's the date here? Right there. This one has a little bit more. It's about 730 seconds of tread. So that tells me it's probably an open rear. And on this side as well, I don't find any major issues chassis wise. That looks pretty decent. That's a little surfacey, but other than that, looks pretty good. It is kind of just a little undercoated. Like I said, I don't think this was a quote-unquote frame-off restoration, but it has been redone a lot. Rockers look nice, floors look pretty nice. These frame rails look good. No little spot there like the other side. Oh, it looks pretty nice. We're at the last wheel, and it is a 2012 as well. Discs up front. Let's see what we can see in there. Nope, can't really see in there. But they do look good. Same as the other side, about 85% left. No major issues. Treads are again about 830 seconds. Looking pretty nice. And suspension also looks good on this side. No issues. Looks like upgraded sway bars. Upgraded torque bars there. Looks pretty nice. Look at the interior before we get into the mechanics. Oh, I forgot the key. Start with the trunk, as is tradition. All right. Okay. Here we have the trunk. Pretty nice condition. Deck lid looks pretty good. There is a little bit of kind of paint separation starting right in this area here. On that edge. Probably a little bad adhesion. Doesn't look like a major issue, but again, it might be a little, it is there. I don't want to pop the paint, but it is there. Inside looks pretty nice. Let's give you some light in here. And as you can see, quarter panels have been done. That's that overlap seam that you see right there. Sometimes people butt it together and weld it up, and some people's overlap, and this is obviously an overlap. Wheel arches look good though. Everything else looks pretty nice. Fill tube. And this one has been redone as well. See it overlapped. Looks like a full quarter. Original style mat is here. Under the mat, it has also has a two-piece trunk floor that has been put in it. You can see by the seam here, right down the center, and also the plug welds that are not factory, that would have been spot welded, but it does look like it was done well. No major issues. Looks pretty decent. Go to the other side, flip this mat up for you. Looks pretty good over here as well. Same thing. So the entire trunk floor has been replaced. It's just what they call a two-piece instead of a one-piece. Again, which isn't a problem, it's just the restorer's option. We'll move on to the interior. Something I really like is the white interior of this car. That black and white tuxedo look, so to speak. I can really get behind that. There's the passenger side. I think we need the light here. So we have the pearl white interior. Door panel looks pretty nice. Really pretty clean for a white interior. A couple little smudges here and there, but nothing big at all. Looks pretty good. Door bottoms, by the way, are also very nice and solid. Doesn't look like anything's been repaired or anything like that. They look, they're probably really nice doors. Subplates are all good. Starting the back. Front seat folds as it should. Rear seat looks very nice. Interior is in very good condition for what it is. Like I said, for the white, I believe some of these parts to be original because I know it sounds weird, but it smells like an original interior. So I don't think all of it is, but there are components I believe are original. Or it's just been done a while ago. Carpets look good as well. Original Charger mats. These carpets definitely have been replaced. They're not original. Seat belts all look pretty good. No issues. Headliner, very nice. These are all good. Headrests are starting to separate a little on the bottom. It's one of those signs that something that's probably original. Like I said, all the interior is not original, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's been redone, but it is in very nice condition for what it is. You could pull off saying it's original. I'm just saying. Console looks very nice. All the original chrome and bright work. Looks pretty good. Very minimal pitting. Lights work. Interior lights, as you can see. Front carpet is just nice. The rear, original Charger mats. I gotta get some of these for my car. That'd be nice. Dash looks very nice. No cracks or anything like that. Glove box opens up just as it should. Got some stuff in there. Crazy Chrysler Corp with their upside down open glove box. Doors closed nice and solid as well. Alignment is all good. Go to the driver's side. Door panel looks good. Again, no major issues. Some of these parts, see, these are some of the parts that look pretty original. Seats look good in this side as well. Rear seats. And this side looks nice. No stains or anything like that. Nothing's ripped or torn, broken, warped. Package tray's not warped. Looks pretty new, nice. No signs of leaking back window or anything like that. All looks pretty good. Back of the seat. Panels a little bit wear. Same thing a little bit under there. But seats front here look very nice. Carpet, mats all look pretty decent. No issues. Here, driver's side of the dash presents very well. Switches, everything looks good. No problems. Gauges all look good. Little indents on the top of the dash pad right there. So note, well, looks pretty good. Oh, this a little crooked, but it is there, works, all good. Steering wheel, wood grain steering wheel, looks very nice. Not cracked or broken or anything like that. Take a look under the hood. See that 318? Here we have it. Looks pretty good under there. Not perfectly detailed, as I said, it's driven. A little bit of oil leak around the, looks like the timing cover. It's not wet or anything like that, just a little blow by, so to speak. Also a little bit of oil around that. I'm gonna go get my light so you can see this better. 1 second. So there we go. It's better yet. A little bit of oil leakage around the pan. Like I said, I feel like it's the timing cover that's leaking. But it's an old car. Not going to be perfect in that respect if it's driven often. Does run well. Start right up, as you'll see in the attached startup video. Nice, clean, quick, cold start, which is awesome. Firewall looks good. Inner wheel wells look very nice. Frame rails all look good up here. No signs of issue or weird repairs or anything like that. Core support also looks very nice. See any problems. It does have a trans cooler. A little bit of seepage in the rad there. Maybe from the trans cooler leaking, not sure. Tested your oil. It's right there. Looks pretty good. We got a green light with no issues. Probably needs an oil change. It was a little black, but nothing crazy. Tested your brake fluid, which is right there. And we were good. We were at 1% humidity, so no issues there. Very nice. Battery looks pretty new. See a date on there? No, it's not stamped out. But it was good. Sitting at about 12.5 and charging at 14.8, so we got no issues. Alternator's good. Power steering. This is a power steering car. No AC or anything like that. But that also looks pretty nice. And you can't see in the video. So again, no major issues under the hood. Unfortunately, we can't take it for a drive, but we're going to pretend that we did. No, I'm not kidding. We're not. There's the hood closed now with the gaps pretty good and even. No issues. Oh, there is, I forgot to mention, there is a little bit of bodywork cracking on this front edge here. Just starting to crack. That's some plastic cracking a little bit there. And that is in the right front fender, right in that corner. There'll also be good pictures of that as well. But there you have it. 68 Dodge Charger. Sorry, phone's ringing. Thanks for watching. This is AJ with GetInspected. And we'll see you next time.